Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through this particular policy that YouTube just released about AI content. So a lot of people are being really scared that maybe their YouTube channel is going to be deleted on the 15th of July of this month. So I actually want to try much as possible to tell you what I actually think is going to be happening. So those YouTube channel that is going to be deleted are those that actually did little editing. Maybe they just like they are using AI to do their script. They are using AI to do their thumbnail, different thing about it. They are actually not doing much work on the YouTube channel. So if you fall into this category, there's high probability that your YouTube channel might be deleted on the 15th of this month. And if you are the kind of person that do a YouTube video that much of repetitive video, you actually going to like Reddit, you copy the script, you copy the text, and you just use AI to just do those videos and publish it on YouTube. There is high chances that your YouTube video might be deleted on the 15th of July 2025. So let me show you a better way where you can actually try much as possible to stay afloat to ensure that YouTube does not delete your video or get reused content. So if you check one of my video that I've been building so far, this is one of my YouTube channel in travel niche. As you can see, if you check this particular YouTube channel, this video has gone over, like one of the videos that performed very well get over 176k view. This one have over 68,000 view. This one have over 39,000 view. And this particular video was created with AI and a particular tool that I'm going to review next inside this video. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can use this tool, and to some percentage this particular video might not be deleted because you actually do a lot of work to make this video work. So I'm going to be showing you. So the tool we are going to be using in this video is called Pictory.ai. Pictory.ai. Then click on it. So as you can see, I'm going to show you the dashboard and exactly how you can use this particular tool to actually make a video. So this is the tool. I'm going to drop the link also inside the video description for you to try them out. So I'm going to change this to the account I want to show you as a demo. So over here, those are the video I've made, and if you want to actually make video on this platform, so all you have to do is to go to create a project over here. Then as you can see, you are going to use this text to video option. Click on text to video option. As you can see, then you are going to name the particular video, then actually paste your script over here to start generating video. So when you paste your script, then you click on generate video, and this AI will start working to be able to match your text to a particular scene that will go to be very related to that your scene. So that is what this AI does. But you know, AI is not really perfect. So all you have to do is to ensure you edit it, add a human touch. I believe this particular video does not really have issue with a Google policy, because you actually do a lot of work to make sure the video actually resonates with your audience. So let's assume like this is one of the video I actually made. So let me click on it to show you how you can edit the video to make sure that it has a lot of click-through rate and also engagement, so your viewer can watch the video from beginning all the way to the end. So it's loading up. So as you can see, this is the dashboard of Pictory.ai, and this is the video we are going to be editing in this particular case scenario. So the first thing I always do is to come over to this text option. So because it is very important that my audience can be able to read the text this particular video is actually seeing. So what I always do is to come over to here. So you can either change the font, there are a lot of fonts you can change it to, or you can actually change the text also. But what I always do is to come over to style to choose the pre-made template or fonts that are available on Pictory.ai. So there are a lot of them. You can choose any of them to ensure that we actually achieve our audience be able to read our caption from all beginning to the end. So there are a lot of them over here. So the one I always use for most of my video that go viral is this particular Alabama. So we are going to choose this particular text. So when you choose it, it's going to also update over here. When you click on it, as you can see, we have the text already. So let's click on it again to increase the font, because it is very important for them to be able to see our font. So I'm going to click on it once again, then actually choose a font that I actually want to use from this option. So I can use the Lato extra bold. So let me choose the Lato extra bold. Then I'm going to change the font. So I'm going to change it to maybe 30, which is very very important, or 36. Let me change it to 36. As you can see, it's going to automatically make the font to be bold, so that our viewer can be able to read the text as they are watching our video. So one thing that is very important is you have to apply it to all the scenes that is available on this particular video. So I'm going to apply it all. Then as you can see, it's going to automatically apply it to all the scenes available with this particular video. So now that we have done the first thing we are supposed to do, the other thing we are supposed to do is to come to this particular story over here. Come to story over here. So we are going to see that there are some words that are not matching up with the scene, what the scene is actually saying. So if you check, if I told you that everything, so this particular one is not matching up, so we are going to come to our visual to change it to the appropriate one you want to make it to appear. So one thing I always do is I always try to read the script, know the tone of the video, to actually determine which of this particular scene will actually match up. Sometimes I always use the one that is recommended by this AI. So as you can see, this one actually recommends Toad, but Toad will not be really applicable to this scenario. So I will actually choose something like thinking, because thinking actually is actually very much closer to Toad. Maybe someone is thinking about something, so thinking will be very very much tricky for this particular scene. So I'm going to choose someone that is thinking and working on a laptop, because the tone or mode of this particular video is actually in a business settings or business niche. So if I told you everything, so as you can see, it actually matches up. So ensure that the text over here and the scene actually match up correctly, so that your audience can watch from beginning to the end. So let's check another one. Let's check another scene. So that means we are going to be doing it manually. So as you can see, I've thought about money to keep you broke. So over here, as you can see, the scene is not matching up. So when we go over to visual again, so let me cancel this one that is there already. So let me cancel it. So there are a lot of recommendation that this particular AI tool is giving us. So if it's possible to actually save time, just try to find broke from the option, and it's going to actually search the database. They partner with Storyblock, they have this partner with Pizza Bay, different stock footage. So, and if you check from YouTube policy right from time, YouTube actually allow all this premium Storyblock footage is not generated with AI. So it is actually premium footage, because they actually need B-roll. You need B-roll for most of your video, and this particular services is providing B-roll for your video. So I'm going to choose this particular one, which is the man showing his pocket. It actually matches up correctly, so there's no need for me to actually use image or any kind of video, but it actually matches up. So most of the time, the recommendation of this AI is always very very correct. So you most of the time always go with their recommendation. So let me do the third scene to show you what we are going to do next. So I'm going to cancel this one, then actually click on the third one to see. So most of the time, please ensure that you actually read this particular text to know what you are going to add to this scene. So most of the time, try to read this text to know what to add to the scene. So as you can see, the key to wait isn't working harder, knowing more. So like, let's see. Okay, I think working will be very relatable to this particular scene. As you can see, we have wealth, we have knowing, we have other, we have key. So I think working should be very good scene to actually match up with this particular scene. So I think I'm going to choose this particular one. So okay, let's see if we can find another scene that going to be matching up. Okay, as you can see, this one actually matches up. As you can see, this man is working very hard. Like, it's actually fed up with the working, so he's very tired. So it's actually match up correctly. So I believe you using this method will actually save you a lot of headache, a lot of stress. And one thing I always do is, whenever I see that a particular scene does not have any kind of relatable footage from this particular library, so what I do is, probably maybe I'm mentioning a website, I will just go to their website. So let's assume that I'm mentioning maybe let's say paper, then paper.com. So I'm going to use paper.com as example. So for example, if I'm mentioning paper inside the video and I observe that I have not really seen any video that is very related to paper, so what I have to do is to use this particular Chrome extension, then like capture the visual part of that particular page, then download. So I'm going to download to my laptop. So I'm going to download it to my laptop. So and come over to this particular option. As you can see, we have library, we have background, and we have upload. So I'm going to upload this particular image. So I'm going to upload it, like drag and drop it over here, then click on save. So what I'm actually doing now is to ensure that this video is heavily edited, and you know, like YouTube seeing all this editing, there is a probability that your video might stay afloat of any policy now or in the future. So I'm going to add, okay, let's assume that I'm choosing it for this particular next scene that we are going to make. So I'm going to choose this one, choose the image, so and it's going to reflect here. So I think it is very easy and very simple, although most of the time it might take like maybe 15 or 20 minutes of your time depending on how fast your network is, but it is actually worth it, and it is very simple and very simple to do compared to you making your own video, like finding a B-roll to download from all those premium websites like maybe stock footage, Pizza Bay or Storyblock. So this one actually saves you a lot of time. So let's assume that this is the video we added. So you are going to click on it, then actually disable, like this, the zooming is actually activated, so you can disable the zooming and it's going to show you the entire page. So as you can see, you are going to see the entire page. And one thing I always try to do whenever I upload any kind of images is to check to make sure that the scene duration is within the range of 3 minutes. So because that's the minimum range, so I'm going to apply it to this particular scene. So I think it is a good thing for you to actually add images so that at least you can be able to make sure that your audience actually understand what you are saying, because the goal of we using p3.ai is to ensure that as our viewer is actually watching the video, they're actually following along with the text, like the text is matching up with the scene that is displaying at the background. So I hope this video actually help you out to figure out how you can be able to use p3.ai, and also how you can be afloat whenever YouTube roll out any policy or any update. So another thing I want to show you also is that they have voiceover. Like, let me show you the audio. Like, if you want to add your voiceover, you have to come to the audio option over here, click on audio, and you're going to see that they have their premium audio, which is actually linked to 11 Lab. So, and you know, 11 Lab is a premium voiceover that hardly gets shut down by Google. So it is very important that you should use most of their premium 11 Lab. So all you have to do is to choose any of this one. They have over 73. You can preview any of them you like and use them. So it is not advisable that you should use the Pic3 like standard voiceover, because it kind of sounds robotic. So I will actually encourage you that you use any of this premium voiceover. Voice actually sound very human-like, so there's no issue of maybe whenever Google roll out any policy, it's going to affect you at the long run. I hope this video actually help you out, so ensure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, then I'll be able to show you more video related to this. Thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.